Hello students, very good morning. This is our computer class. In computer we have already started Windows 7 operating system and we have completed up to taskbar, arranging icons on taskbar, live previews on taskbar. We can see the live preview. Whichever programs are running on the background, we can see directly on the screen. Now desktop gadgets, what are desktop gadgets? That are the small programs that are appearing on the desktop in Windows. So these gadgets give us a information about, we can save the information about the calendar, clock, weather, or feed headlines also. That is the newspaper. It acts as a newspaper. We don't have to carry newspaper. We can just get the information on a one click. Newspaper is replaced by feed headlines and weather gadgets. You can read news on your favorite topic without going to a news website. Headlines are always visible. You click the headline and the web browser will open directly to the news. We just have to click on the feed headlines and we just have to select the topic which we want to have the information. So on the one topic we are clicking, we will get the entire news on that with the opening of web browser. Now how to add the gadget to the desktop? If we want to add more gadgets to the desktop, what we have to do? First, right click anywhere on the blank area on the desktop. On the desktop, we have to click right click. With the help of mouse, we have to right click anywhere, then choose gadgets. In option C here, when we are clicking right on the mouse button, this type of appears on the screen. In that screen, the option is gadgets. We have to click on the gadgets option. After clicking, double click a gadget to add it on the desktop. And then we just have to double click on any gadget. And after clicking double click, we will get the icon on the desktop screen. That is this screen. See, here are the gadgets. Now to remove a gadget from the desktop, follow these steps. Now if this is the process to add the gadgets, on the right click on the gadgets, and if we want to remove the gadget from the desktop, what we have to do? Whichever gadget we have selected on the desktop or on the screen, we have to click on the gadget. Right click the gadget. After right clicking, this type of option comes. Click the close gadget option and we just have to click on the close gadget. See here. If we are clicking on the close gadget, the gadget will be removed from the desktop. Now parts of a window. What are the parts of a window? Every program opens in a window. A window is a rectangular screen with borders. The contents of every window are different, but most parts are the same. You can open multiple windows when you work on a computer. Only one window is active at a time. So this type of screen is there. See, this is a screen and this is the window. This is the Microsoft Word. This is the Word document. At one time, only one window is visible to our screen. Only one window we can open. And in every window, most of all time, there are same options. This we will study in detail. But this is the Word document and this is the window. All the documents are in the similar way. Just these options may be different at some points. Now see title bar. What is title bar? Title bar, see here. You can see this in blue line. This is the title bar. Title bar is at the top of the window. It displays the name of a document and the related software program. It also includes the following buttons: minimize, maximize, restore down and close. See, this is the first bar, that is the known as title bar, and in title bar the document is mentioned. Whichever program we are running, whichever document we have opened, it is mentioned here. It have again three options, that is minimize, maximize and close button. If we are minimizing, this document will go to the taskbar. You know here taskbar, I have see here taskbar. This is the Word document. It will come in this way, and when you are clicking again, we will get the full screen. Okay. Next is minimize button reduces the window to a button on the taskbar. Minimize will come to the taskbar. Maximize button displays the full screen of the window. If we are maximizing, see this is the maximize button. If we are clicking on the maximize, we will get the full screen. We will not be able to see this also. We will get the full screen to type. Restore down button appears when window is maximized. It changes the window to its original size. When we are maximizing the whole screen, the button comes restore down. Restore down will come the button, and when we are clicking on the restore button, we will get the original screen. Close button closes the window, and if we are clicking on the close button, this whole document will be closed down. Next is the ribbon. Ribbon appears below the title bar. It consists of tabs and groups. Now below the title bar, the ribbon is present. This whole area is known as ribbon, and it consists of these tabs and groups. Tabs means the buttons in which we can make the changes in the document wherever needed. See here, file, home, insert, page layout, reference, mailing, review, view and acrobat. This we will study detail in further, but these are known as the tabs and these are known as the groups. Now work area. Work area is the area where the contents of the window are displayed. In Paint, the work area is known as drawing area. Now work area. What is work area? This whole screen is known as the work area. In Microsoft Word, we are able to type on this work area. And if we are using the Paint, see like this. This is the Paint document. If we are making it in the full screen, this area is known as the drawing area. In Word document, it is known as the work area. Now scroll bars. What are scroll bars? Scroll bars appears when the contents of a window cannot be seen at the same time. There are two types of scroll bars. Horizontal scroll bar is at the bottom of the window. It helps you scroll left or right of the screen. And vertical scroll bar is on the right of the window. It helps you to scroll top or bottom of the screen. Now what are scroll bars? See, this is the screen, and if the words are ending here, if the written work is ending here and we are not able to see, what we have to do? We have to shift the scroll bar. See here, we can shift the scroll bar so that we can be able to see the contents outside the screen also. And we can also scroll the vertically upward and downwards. We can see the whole page on the window. Status bar. What is status bar? Status bar provides the information about the task being done. You can change the size of a window by dragging its borders or corners. Now status bar, see here, this is the status bar and it gives us information. See here, page 1 of 1. If we have completed page number 1 and if you want to go on page number 2, it will display here page 1 and 2. And how many words we have typed here, how many words we have written, it shows the information about that also. Words, if you are typing 100 words, it will come here words 100. If you are going on next page, it will display here page 2 of 1 of 2. The way we are increasing the pages, it will display on the status bar. And we can also change the window size by dragging it upwards or borders or corners. Now menu bar is a horizontal bar that appears below the title bar. It contains a list of options that help you work in a program such as Notepad, MSW logo. Now menu bar is also there and it only comes in the Notepad. Whenever we are writing on the Notepad document, we can get the options that are known as menu bar. Now in this lesson what we have studied about Windows operating system is a graphical user interface. When you delete a file or folder, it is temporarily deleted and is stored in recycle bin. The start button is present on the extreme left of the taskbar. Notification area displays a clock and a small group of icons. The Show Desktop button is a rectangular bar at the very end of the taskbar. Title bar, ribbon, work area, scroll bars and status bar are the basic parts of the window. The title bar consists of minimize, restore down, maximize and close button. So this is the all information about the Windows. You all must have understood. You can again read the lesson so that you will have the revision also once again. You read it once again and then we can write question answers in our notebook. These are the word meanings. Just go through it.